Unai Emery has done for this club. He came and took the helm in November of 2022. Since then, he has secured some form of European football in every single season. That is impressive. They've done it for next season. Now they're eyed to the Europa League, which would be a first major trophy for this club in 30 years. Times are pretty good at Villa Park right now, aren't they?
That, for Unai Emery, is a managerial masterclass. And this guy has got a feel, a smell, a touch of what's important and how to get the job done. It was embarrassing in the end how much better they were than Liverpool, for me. It's a manager who's managed his resources, who understood today that by playing the strongest team and winning the game 4-2, the confidence that's eluded to the players, that they'd play tomorrow, the Europa League final now. They're in such good fettle, and you get your centre-forward getting goals, you get a couple of great goals from midfield players, and everything he would have wanted, and they've now got guaranteed Champions League football, which takes all the pressure off the game next Wednesday, which they'll probably go and win again. He'll win five out of 6, because this guy has got a real understanding of what's required in that dressing room.
Because what's amazing, if you weren't with us for our pre-game coverage, is Unai Emery has already been to 5 Europa League finals. He's won 4 of the previous 5. So we'll see what happens on Wednesday. Tim, are you surprised he didn't take some of the players off, rest them a little bit ahead of that trip to Istanbul?
Probably, but I think he has such a great feel for the players and sort of how they are in the moment. Look, they're so impressive to me under Unai Emery. And I think we talk about often, because of the longevity of Pep Guardiola and because they win, because they're constantly winning Premier League titles and in Champions League, we talk about how he keeps his teams fresh. We don't often talk about it, but we should. Unai Emery gets his teams in Europe every year, nearly every year. He has long runs. He has good runs. Even when they were in Champions League, they had a good run. To keep these players fresh of mind, to keep them motivated. We often talk about Pep Guardiola, that he's a master at it. We have to start talking about Unai Emery, because what he does, the way he has these players at this end of the season, where everyone else is petering out. We saw a Liverpool team that has everything to play for just kind of fizzle out. His players are the most motivated. And
when it comes to Liverpool, I mean, it was a brace for Virgil van Dijk as well, but it just wasn't enough. What is Arne Slot not doing that Unai Emery is doing?
Well, again, the football doesn't look great. They don't create as many chances. There's individual errors, as we saw with Szoboszlai today, who's been their best player, that's riddled between performances. And Arne Slot's got a job on here. That's the 12th Premier League game they've lost this season. That's the same as Leeds United. That's the same as Sunderland, who've just got promoted from the Championship, the league below. There's a lot of hard work for Arne Slot, and it's another kind of evidence there. People are saying something isn't right in this football club, and, you know, the football isn't inspiring. The manager doesn't look to be inspiring. At the moment, Liverpool are going in the wrong way pretty quickly.
Tim, does Arne Slot stay at Liverpool next season?
Oh, yeah. He deserves that, another opportunity. Of course, this has been a down season. It was not great for them by any stretch of the imagination. But again, Mo Salah's leaving. Some of the players that came in that we talked about have taken too long to sort of bed into the club. They'll get another preseason and they'll have another year under the belt. He absolutely deserves another year, but there's going to be pressure.
If it doesn't start well, I think things will turn quickly. The Liverpool fans who understand their football and know their football will give him the chance and say, obviously, he's won the title first time round. There's new players coming in. There's mitigating factors why they weren't at their best this year. But next year, you know, everything's on.
So he needs a fast start to next season, like you said, give him maybe up until Christmas time, see how they begin the next Premier League season. It's time now, though, to hear from one of the goal scorers at Villa Park this afternoon, John McGinn from Aston Villa.
John, was that just a great way to round off the season here at Villa Park?